Right now, there is a very good chance you are doing something your brain never evolved to handle. You might be sitting still. Maybe you're watching this video. But somewhere nearby, there is probably a device designed to compete for your attention. A phone, a screen, a notification. Something constantly asking your brain one simple question. Look at me. And the strange part is, your brain keeps listening. You tell yourself you're becoming lazy, that your attention span is getting worse, that you don't have the discipline you used to have, but what if that's not actually true? What if your brain isn't broken? What if it's doing exactly what it was designed to do, in a world it was never designed for? For thousands of years, your brain evolved in an environment where attention was survival. A strange sound in the forest could mean danger. A movement in the distance could mean food. Something new appearing in your environment was important. Your brain became extremely good at one thing: finding what changed, because noticing something new could keep you alive. And that system still exists inside your head today. The problem is, the modern world discovered how to constantly trigger it. Imagine your brain as a security system, a smoke detector. A smoke detector is useful because it reacts when something unusual happens. A fire, a dangerous situation, a threat. But imagine someone started setting off fireworks inside your house every 5 seconds. Eventually, you wouldn't know what was actually important anymore. That's what modern life does to your attention. Every notification, every message, every new video, every refresh, every infinite scroll, your brain sees each one as a tiny event worth checking. Not because you're weak, because your brain is following an ancient survival system, and technology learned how to press those buttons perfectly. Think about the last time you picked up your phone. Maybe you only wanted to check one thing: the time, a message, the weather, something small. But suddenly 20 minutes disappeared. Why? Because your brain wasn't only looking for information, it was looking for possibility. Maybe there is something interesting. Maybe there is something new. Maybe the next thing will be better. This is where dopamine becomes misunderstood. People often say dopamine is the pleasure chemical, but that's not exactly right. Dopamine is more about anticipation, the feeling that something rewarding might happen. It's the reason you keep checking, because your brain is not thinking, "This app is amazing." It's thinking, maybe the next thing will be interesting, and that maybe is incredibly powerful. A predictable reward becomes boring, but an unpredictable reward keeps your brain searching. This is the same reason people keep pulling a slot machine. Not because every pull wins, because every pull could win. Your phone has turned that same psychological mechanism into something you carry everywhere. A slot machine, a library, a television, a social world, all inside your pocket. And because these rewards are always available, your brain starts adapting. This is the part most people miss. Your attention is not just something you have, it's something you train. Every time you switch between apps, messages, videos, and tasks, you are teaching your brain a pattern. Switch, check, refresh, repeat. Over time, deep focus starts feeling uncomfortable, not because you lost the ability to concentrate, but because your brain became used to constant stimulation. Imagine walking into a silent room after standing next to a loud concert. At first, the silence feels uncomfortable. You almost want noise again. Your attention works the same way. A quiet moment starts feeling empty, so you fill it. Waiting in line, phone, eating, phone, walking somewhere, phone. Even boredom becomes something we immediately escape. But boredom was never the enemy. Boredom was where your brain used to create. It's where ideas connected. It's where imagination appeared. It's where your mind wandered. Now every empty second is immediately replaced with stimulation. And, slowly, we forget what our own thoughts feel like. But here's the important part. Your phone is not the villain. Technology is not evil. The problem is not that these tools exist. The problem is that they are designed around a brain that evolved thousands of years before they did. Your brain is like an ancient operating system running in a futuristic world. It was built to survive forests, not infinite feeds. It was built to notice rare events, not thousands of artificial emergencies every day. It was built for depth, not constant interruption. So what can you do? The answer is not to throw away your phone and live in a cave. Your brain does not need punishment. It needs better conditions. The first step is creating friction, because your brain follows the easiest path. If distraction is one tap away, your brain will choose it. Move the apps, turn off unnecessary notifications, make distractions slightly harder, because small barriers create moments where your conscious brain can take control, and those moments matter. Remember the beginning of this video? That moment when you automatically reached for your phone, that tiny moment before the action, that's where everything happens. There is a space between the impulse and the decision. Most people never notice it, but that space is where your control exists. Your brain is not your enemy. It is an incredible survival machine. It is just trying to protect you with tools built for a completely different world. So tomorrow, when you reach for your phone without thinking, don't judge yourself. Just notice. Notice the urge. Notice the pattern. Notice the 3 seconds before the action, because inside those 3 seconds, you have something more powerful than distraction. You have awareness, and awareness is where change begins.